If you are over 60 years old, your bedroom should be your sanctuary, a place where your body can rest, your mind can relax, and your spirit can feel at ease. But what if I told you that the very space meant to heal you might actually be quietly harming you? You see, as we age, our bodies become more sensitive to things we used to ignore. The air we breathe, the light we sleep under, the clutter we keep around us, and even the pillows we lay our heads on each night. Many older adults experience poor sleep, morning fatigue, or unexplained congestion, and they often assume it's just a natural part of getting older. But it is not always age. Sometimes it is the environment. In this video, I am going to walk you through 5 everyday things you may need to remove from your bedroom. Things that may be quietly draining your energy, disturbing your rest, and affecting your long-term health. And we are going to start with the most overlooked one of all. So if you have been waking up tired, or just feel like your bedroom no longer brings you peace, I invite you to stay with me. Because by the end of this video, you will not only understand what might be affecting your sleep, you will know exactly what to do about it. You deserve rest that truly restores you. Let's make your bedroom a space that supports your health, not steals it. Item number 1, electronic devices, especially your phone. Let's start with something that has quietly become a part of almost everyone's bedtime routine. Your phone. If you're like most people, your phone is probably the last thing you look at before falling asleep, and the first thing you check in the morning. Maybe you tell yourself you're just going to scroll for a few minutes, check the news, play a game, or read a few posts. But suddenly, an hour has gone by, and when you finally try to sleep, your mind just won't settle. But here's the thing. It's not just the content that keeps your brain awake, it's the light. Phones, tablets, televisions, and even some bedside clocks give off something called blue light. And that light sends the wrong message to your brain. It tells your body, hey, it's still daytime, stay alert. As a result, your body stops making melatonin, the hormone that helps you feel sleepy and fall into a deep, restful sleep. So even if you're lying in bed with your eyes closed, your brain is still on high alert, and the sleep you do get, it's lighter, more disrupted, and far less restorative than it should be. And it does not stop there. Even after you fall asleep, your phone may still be working against you. A notification buzz, a message alert, the glow of the screen when you check the time. Each little disturbance pulls you out of your deeper sleep stages, the ones your body and brain truly need. And over time, all of that adds up. You may start feeling more tired in the morning, more foggy during the day, or more irritable for no clear reason. You might even think it's just part of aging, but often it's the quality of your sleep, and your phone may be the reason it's suffering. Now, I know what you might be thinking. But I use my phone as my alarm clock. And I hear you. It's convenient, it's familiar, but there's a better way. Here's what I suggest. Try charging your phone in a different room overnight. Or if you must keep it nearby, put it on airplane mode and turn it face down. Better yet, go old school. Get yourself a basic alarm clock, one that tells time without stealing your sleep. Try this for just 1 week. No phone in bed. No scrolling before sleep, just calm, quiet rest. You might be surprised at how deeply you sleep and how much better you feel when you wake up. You deserve nights that truly refresh you. Let your bedroom be a place of peace, not digital noise. Item number 2, heavy, dark curtains. Now this one might come as a surprise, especially if you've been told that blackout curtains are the gold standard for better sleep. And yes, it's true. Dark curtains can help you fall asleep faster, especially if you live near bright streetlights or noisy neighbors. But there's a catch. And it's one that becomes even more important as we get older. You see, our bodies are designed to follow something called a circadian rhythm, a natural internal clock that runs on light. When the sun rises and natural light hits your eyes, your brain gets a signal. It's time to wake up. It stops producing melatonin, the hormone that makes you sleepy, and starts producing serotonin, which helps you feel more alert, focused, and even happier. But if your bedroom stays completely dark in the morning, your body never gets that message. It stays in sleep mode. And that's when you might find yourself waking up groggy, low energy, or even feeling down, even after a full night's sleep. This isn't just about lighting either. Heavy curtains can also block airflow, especially if your windows stay closed. Over time, that trapped air becomes stale and stuffy, making your bedroom feel less like a restful space and more like a sealed box. You might notice you wake up with a dry throat or clogged sinuses, or that you just never feel refreshed no matter how long you stay in bed. And here's something else to think about. Sunlight isn't just for waking up. It also plays a big role in mood and mental clarity. Natural light helps lift your spirits, especially during the morning hours. Without it, your body may struggle to stay energized, and your mind may feel sluggish or unmotivated, even if you can't quite explain why. So what's the solution? You don't have to give up privacy or completely ditch your curtains. Instead, look for a better balance. Try using breathable, light-filtering curtains that block harsh light at night, but still allow soft morning light to come through. You can also make a habit of opening your curtains right after you wake up, even just for a few minutes. Let the sunlight touch your face, feel the fresh air, and allow your body to reconnect with the day. These small shifts can make a big difference in your mood, energy, and overall well-being. Your bedroom should not keep you in the dark. It should help you rise with clarity and calm. Item number 3, scented candles and air fresheners. Let's talk about something a lot of people love, a bedroom that smells clean, calm, and comforting. There's nothing quite like walking into a softly lit room with the scent of lavender, vanilla, or fresh linen in the air. It feels inviting, safe, familiar. But what if I told you that those very scents, the candles, sprays, and plug-in air fresheners, could actually be working against your health? Now, I know how that sounds. These things are so common, they feel harmless. Maybe they even remind you of a certain time in your life or help you relax after a long day. And I get it. But here's what many people don't realize, especially as we get older and our bodies become more sensitive. Most scented products, especially the ones that are mass-produced or artificially fragranced, contain something called volatile organic compounds. That's a fancy term for chemicals that evaporate into the air and linger long after the scent itself fades. These compounds are found in many common air fresheners, candles, and room sprays. And while they may smell pleasant, they can quietly irritate your lungs, dry out your throat, and even disrupt your hormones. If you've ever woken up with a scratchy throat, a dull headache, or a stuffy nose, especially when the weather seems fine and your allergies aren't acting up, it could be due to these lingering chemicals in your bedroom air. Now imagine breathing that in every single night. Your pillows, blankets, curtains, even the walls, they all absorb these synthetic scents over time. That means you're not just catching a whiff here and there. You're spending hours, every night, inhaling residue that your body has to process, while it's supposed to be resting and healing. This is even more important if you already have respiratory issues like asthma, sinus problems, or any kind of sensitivity to smells. What feels like just a little fragrance could actually be making your symptoms worse without you even realizing it. But don't worry, you don't have to give up a fresh-smelling space. You just need to shift how you create it. Instead of artificial candles or spray fresheners, try using a small essential oil diffuser. Oils like lavender, eucalyptus, and peppermint not only smell beautiful, They're also known for helping you relax, breathe easier, and even sleep more soundly. Just a few drops can gently scent your room without overwhelming it or filling the air with chemicals. If you're someone who loves candles, there's good news. You can still enjoy them. Just make sure they're made from natural wax, like beeswax or soy, and scented with pure essential oils. These types of candles burn clean and don't release the harsh chemicals that synthetic ones do. And here's a tip that's often overlooked. Consider adding a few natural air purifiers to your space in the form of house plants. Plants like snake plants, aloe vera, and peace lilies are not only beautiful, they actually help remove toxins from the air. Unlike sprays that cover up odors, these plants actively clean your environment while giving off subtle, calming scents of their own. At the end of the day, your bedroom should be a space where your lungs, your skin, and your senses can truly relax, not a place filled with invisible stressors. So take a moment. Look around your bedroom. Check the candles on your nightstand, the air freshener in the corner, the spray you use before bed. If the ingredients are full of artificial fragrances or chemicals you cannot even pronounce, it might be time for a change. Choose natural over synthetic. Choose gentle over overpowering. Choose clean air over covered-up scents. You deserve to fall asleep surrounded by air that restores you, not air that burdens your body without you even knowing it. Item number 4, clutter under the bed. Let's move on to something you might not see, but your body definitely feels: the clutter under your bed. For many of us, especially as we get older and try to simplify, under the bed storage just makes sense. It's easy, it's hidden. You don't have to bend down too often. Maybe it's where you keep old keepsakes, seasonal clothing, or boxes you haven't opened in years. Out of sight, out of mind, right? Not quite. While you may not think about what's under your bed during the day, your body absolutely reacts to it at night, especially while you sleep. And the truth is, clutter, especially hidden clutter, can impact your health more than you might think. Let's start with the most obvious issue: dust. Dust loves dark, undisturbed places, and the space under your bed is prime real estate. If it's packed with boxes, bags, or random odds and ends, you're creating the perfect environment for dust mites, bacteria, and even mold, especially if the air doesn't flow freely under there. These particles don't just sit still either. Every time you move in bed, they're stirred up into the air you breathe. That means your lungs are working overtime while you sleep, when they should be resting and restoring. If you wake up feeling stuffy, congested, or like you have a cold that just never seems to go away, this might be why. And it's not only about breathing. For those with allergies, asthma, or sensitive sinuses, sleeping above a dusty, stagnant space can trigger flare-ups and chronic inflammation. But that's just the physical side of things. There's also a more subtle, but just as powerful, psychological impact to a cluttered sleeping space. You might not consciously see the mess beneath you, but your subconscious does. Studies have shown that clutter can create a sense of restlessness, unease, or low-level anxiety, even during sleep. That means your mind may not fully settle, even if your eyes are closed. Have you ever woken up feeling mentally tired, despite getting enough hours of sleep? Or had trouble falling asleep, even though your body felt ready for bed? That clutter could be quietly whispering, "You're not quite at peace here." Sleep experts and energy healers alike agree. The space under your bed is more than just storage. It's part of your sleep environment. And just like we wouldn't want to rest on a dirty pillow or next to a beeping phone, we shouldn't be lying above years' worth of ignored, forgotten stuff. So what can you do? First, take a peek. What's under your bed right now? If it's cluttered, dusty, or packed wall to wall, consider clearing it out completely. At the very least, remove anything that's soft, damp, or difficult to clean. If you absolutely must use the space for storage, choose clear, airtight containers that are easy to wipe down and do not trap moisture. Next, vacuum thoroughly. Not just once, but regularly. Make cleaning under your bed part of your monthly routine, especially if you have allergies or live in a humid climate. And then, this part may sound simple, but it's powerful. Sleep for one night with nothing at all under your bed. Just one night. Notice how it feels. You might be surprised at how much lighter your body feels, how much deeper you breathe, how much more refreshed you feel in the morning. Because your bedroom is not just a room, it's a place of healing, and every part of it, even the part you do not see, should support that. So clear the space beneath you. Give your body clean air and calm energy to sleep above. You deserve a space that lifts you up, not one that quietly weighs you down. Item number 5, old pillows. Let's finish with something so simple and yet so often overlooked. Your pillow. It might seem like just a small part of your bedtime routine, a place to rest your head, something soft and familiar. But if your pillow is more than 2 years old, it may be doing a lot more harm than good. Now I know, pillows are personal. You find one you like, it fits your head just right, and over time it becomes almost comforting. But here's what most people don't realize. Over the years, your pillow collects more than just sleep. It collects sweat, oil, skin cells, dust mites, and yes, sometimes even mold. Every night your face presses against that surface for hours, and during that time, your pillow soaks up everything from your skin and scalp, not to mention the tiny airborne particles floating around your room. Over time, that cozy pillow becomes a breeding ground for bacteria, allergens, and in some cases, microscopic mold spores. Have you ever woken up with a stuffy nose, a scratchy throat, or a feeling like you didn't quite get restful sleep, even after a full night? Your pillow might be the reason, especially for older adults who may already have more sensitive immune systems or respiratory issues. Sleeping on an old pillow can quietly worsen symptoms like congestion, headaches, brain fog, or skin irritation. You might think it's your sinuses acting up, but in reality, it could be years of buildup trapped right beneath your cheek. And here's something else to think about. If you live in a humid area, or if you tend to sweat during sleep, that moisture gets absorbed into your pillow over time. Combine that with warmth and darkness, and you've created the perfect environment for mold growth inside the pillow's core, where you can't see it, but you're still breathing it in. That constant low-level exposure can leave you feeling drained without knowing why. But don't worry, the solution is simple. If your pillow is over 2 years old, it's time to let it go. You don't have to overthink it. Think of it as replacing a toothbrush or a pair of shoes, something that serves you every day and eventually wears out. When shopping for a new pillow, look for one that's hypoallergenic, meaning it resists dust mites and mold. Materials like memory foam or synthetic down alternatives can be a great choice. And if you want an extra layer of protection, use a zippered pillow cover that you can remove and wash regularly. Even if you're not ready to buy a new pillow right away, there are still steps you can take. Wash your pillow cover and pillowcase weekly in hot water. Air out your pillow regularly in sunlight if possible. And try to fluff it every day to maintain its shape and airflow. These small habits go a long way toward keeping your sleep surface clean and safe. And remember this. Your pillow plays a bigger role in your health than most people realize. It supports your neck and spine, affects your breathing, and is in constant contact with your skin. The right pillow can reduce pain, improve sleep quality, and even help with focus and memory during the day, because when you sleep better, everything works better. So ask yourself, how old is your pillow? If it's past its prime, maybe it's time for a fresh start. You deserve to lay your head down at night in a place that supports you fully, body, mind, and spirit. A place that feels clean, safe, and refreshing. Because true rest starts with the little things, and something as simple as a new pillow might just change the way you feel every single day. Bonus tip: How to create a restorative bedroom ritual. After age 60, now that you know what to remove from your bedroom, let's talk about something you can add, something small and meaningful that helps your mind and body truly settle each night. It's what I like to call a restorative bedtime ritual. As we grow older, sleep becomes more delicate. Our minds don't always quiet down easily, and sometimes, no matter how tired we feel, we lie in bed replaying memories, to-do lists, or little worries that don't want to let go. That's where a simple, calming ritual can work wonders. It tells your body, it's safe now, you can rest. Here's a gentle bedtime routine that many people over 60 have found helpful, and you can make it your own. Step 1. Dim the lights. About 1 hour before bed, turn off overhead lighting and switch to soft lamps or warm-colored bulbs. This tells your brain it's time to slow down. Step 2. Turn off the noise. Turn off the television and put the phone away, ideally in another room. Instead, play soft instrumental music, nature sounds, or nothing at all. Let silence be your friend again. Step 3. Light scents for the soul. Use an essential oil diffuser with lavender or chamomile. These natural scents are known to promote relaxation, lower heart rate, and prepare the body for sleep. Step 4. Gentle movement or breath. Spend 5 to 10 minutes doing light stretching or slow breathing. No need for yoga mats or big routines. Just sit on the edge of your bed, roll your shoulders, breathe deeply, and thank your body for carrying you through the day. Step 5. One line of gratitude. Before your head hits the pillow, say or write down one thing you're grateful for, even something small. Gratitude soothes the nervous system and helps the mind release tension. This entire ritual can take as little as 15 minutes, but what it does for your sleep and your spirit can last through the night. Because rest, real rest, is not just about closing your eyes. It's about feeling safe, feeling calm, feeling cared for, even by yourself. Try this tonight, not as another chore, but as an act of love for the person who has made it through another day, you. Now take a quiet moment to think. How many of these 5 things are in your bedroom right now? Maybe it's just 1 or 2. Maybe it's all of them. And that's okay. You don't need to change everything overnight. Real change happens in small, gentle steps. 1 pillow, 1 drawer, 1 quiet choice at a time. What matters most is that you begin, that you give yourself permission to create a bedroom that truly supports the person you are today, not the habits you formed years ago. Because your bedroom is more than just a place to sleep. It's where your body restores itself. It's where your mind finds peace. It's where your spirit takes a breath after a long day. So clear the clutter. Let the sunlight in. Choose calm over chaos. And most of all, give yourself the care you so often give to others. If this video spoke to you or reminded you of someone you love, please share it. You never know who might be needing this message today. And if you'd like more gentle advice for aging well, for sleeping better, thinking clearer, and living fuller, be sure to subscribe and stay connected. You are not alone on this journey. We're walking it together, one peaceful night at a time. Until next time, take care of yourself. You've earned it.